Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Shells in the Sky. Last time, we got all of my anger about Agate out of the way. Well, most of it anyway. And now in this episode, because Tita is way too fucking innocent, freaking innocent, we are going to go cure him of a poison because he pulled fucking stupid and did not factor Tita into his plans. Yes, I am going to continue this narrative of he's the fucking dumbass and at fault, because as literally he could have planned around her emotional state instead of being a fucking prick about it, ensuring that she was going to fucking pull shenanigans. You do not endear yourself to me when you deliberately cause the thing that's going to fuck you over. Especially if the narrative refuses to fucking acknowledge that. And yes, I am still pissed. I should probably put the snippy wolf. I probably should have put the snippy wolf warning up. But, yeah. Anyways, here we are at the Limestone Cave. So, the Chaldea Limestone Cave. Kind of mysterious, don't you think? The monsters I sense inside are ridiculously strong, though. They ain't gonna go down without some serious punishment. Eep! Sweetie, if you're scared, maybe you should just go home? You don't have to prove anything. I'm okay. It's scary, but I'll be alright. Okay. I basically am, predisposed towards hating any line that tells Tita to go home, admittedly. But then when I get over my knee-jerk reaction, I'm like, okay, the way you said that is actually fine, Estelle. But, yeah. Besides, we have to get that Zemuria Moss, right? Right, so shall we head out? So, it grows on the edge of some underground lake? Apparently so, yes. And that lake is supposed to be in the northwest part of this cave. We should be extra careful as we make our way through. Don't want to lose our bearings, after all. Let's try to get Tita some... stuff. I should really equip Zin, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I forgot to do that. Got mute. Neat. No touching my donuts. Donuts is a response to that. It's like, Chili, Chili, you should know better than to try and steal donuts. Come on. Wow, it's so pretty. Now that's a nice view. Uh-huh, and in a cave no less. Looks like we found the cave lake. The Zemurian moss should grow somewhere around here. Okay, let's get cracking. Blue Wolf wants to get on with this. Hey, look at that. Maybe that glowing stuff is the Zemurian moss? I wasn't expecting the moss to be so pretty either. Why does it glow? Probably because it has a lot of the components that make up Septium. Come on, let's gather it up so we can return to Zeiss. Looks like we're all set. Well, let's head back to town and deliver it to the priest. Okay. Hold up. Huh? Ah! On your guard! Is that a penguin? An evil penguin? Whoa! I guess that's the ruler of the cave lake. I don't think we're getting out of here without a fight. No, we're not. Alright, so. I'm gonna start with this. This fight is fucking miserable. Honestly, this might actually be our first gameplay negative in a while. Because holy shit, do I hate this fucking fight. Notice how little damage this fucker has taken. Oh, also. Shit, I forgot to do my bit before I showed this off again. And that is why Tita is a gameplay positive. Any questions? Is the gag, basically. And yes, that is a 12-year-old with a fucking minigun, adding to my fucking frustration with Agate's bullshit. And yes, I am still fucking bitter about Agate's bullshit. Just get rid of you. Ugh, I hate this fight. Now imagine how annoying this fight is without New Game Plus. This, in my opinion, is one of the most badly designed bosses. And yes, he just healed himself. Yeah, I agree. I love that. I love that frickin' thing. And of course, you have to have at least one move that looks like a Kamehameha. If you have a martial artist, you have to have one move that looks like a Kamehameha. It's the rules. Oh great, he's prepping his super attack. Oh hey! That's right, because Estelle's got impede on, I impeded it. Ah! Nice. And yes, I am just S-breaking like crazy because, God, I hate this fucking boss. Hit everybody, sure. Interesting. I mean, that's usually how successions work, so I shouldn't be surprised, but... Now I've seen everything, stupid evil penguin. Penguin that Blue Wolf absolutely fucking hates. Get this out of my way. As much as I hate that boss, and I do, I'm only going to give it one negative. No. Oh, and I should also add the 12th negative there was for the walkthrough-itis, the side quests. As an explanation there. Ah. Well, that makes sense. Alright. It was kind of cute, but still scary. Dang it, Tita. Phew, I guess we drove it off. We shouldn't waste any more time, though. Let's go before it decides to come back. Yes, that would probably be best. This moss is supposed to go to the church in town, right? Yeah, let's hurry. And we have to backtrack through the goddamn dungeon. Hence the backtracking negative. Ugh. Yeah. I don't like it. I really don't. It's astonishing how... And how much I'm like, oh, this doesn't really bug me. And then I actually just sit down and think about it, and I'm like, no, this actually bugs me. This actually actually bugs the shit out of me. Then again, I think that has more to do with the idea that actually sitting down with a controller in your hand is actually different than just watching somebody play it, right? Because the backtracking might not be bad, looking at it, right? But then you play it and you try to do 100% playthrough, which I've already failed at, by the way, which is what the other file is for. The,
They messed with the wrong guy.
like he's in. Because, for example, the backtracking probably doesn't seem too bad. But then, when you stop and you think about it, and you think about how much backtracking goes into a 100% playthrough, yeah, it kind of paints a different picture. It's that whole argument of, if I were to review, say, Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, would I be judging it just based on its own merits? Or would I be judging it, would I have to factor in 100%? And obviously for a review, the answer is I would have to factor in 100%ing Yoshi's Island. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I do not like that fight at all. Especially considering then you have to backtrack through, right? Honestly, if King Penguin had half the HP he does, that fight wouldn't nearly be as bad, in my opinion. Like, nowhere near as bad. That's true. The fast travel is really the thing. Because, actually, that's a good point. That's a good point, actually. Because starting with Sky 3, you can start fast traveling. So, yeah, no, I actually think I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, that fast traveling would mitigate that. Now, actually, what's funny is that a game with fast travel can still have backtracking. Hacking. Just ask Borderlands 3, and with how many times you have to go back to the frickin' ship and talk to either Lilith or another member of the crew. But yeah, no, I think this and Sky 2 are the only ones that are going to get a backtracking negative now that I'm thinking about it. That's a point in Sky 3's favor. I honestly didn't see that coming. But, yeah. Father, we got the Cimmerian Moss. You have it? I'm impressed you were able to get it so quickly. Can you use this to make that medicine? Yes, of course. I need to mix it in the back. Come with me, if you'd please. The blue and gold consecrated by Septium, the source of all things, abides here. O great goddess, we call on your will to shape and purify the power distilled within. It is ready. Here, take this. Arv Sovereign Serum. What a pretty color. Do you drink this? Yes. Mind you, this will not destroy the poison. It will only boost the patient's immune system so that it may deal with the toxic agents itself. How very Eastern. Yes, it does share some of its origin with those esoteric cures of the East. Go, take it to your friend. Thanks. Thank you so much, Father. So, I guess while we're traveling back, let's talk about how this goes in OC mode. Like I said, ejecting Agate. I honestly, the whole idea of him being romantically paired with Tita, yes, that's a thing the fandom thing dreams up, which is just fucking creepy. Because I want to point out something that makes that pairing creepy to me. Tita is 12. Agate's 24. Do I even need to make my point? Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, no, it's... So Agate is taken out of the equation. Because he doesn't exist in my setting. I know that'll heckle some people, but... I don't care. And... And so it's actually... Theo that gets poisoned. My OC character. Theo. So Theo gets poisoned. Tita goes through the whole spiel. And this is used... Oh, that's never fun. And this whole spiel is used as a kind of a reveal moment. Because Theo, throughout this entire portion of the storyline, has been very not only protective of Tita, but of her feelings as well. Which just kind of weirds the others out, like, whoa, you know, you would think we insulted a member of your family. Well, in his mind and his heart are basically being tricked. Because the memories of his actual sister, who died previously, come out into the open. Yeah. Dang it. Forgot what floor it was on. There it is. We're back, Doctor. How'd it go? Oh, the priest gave us the medicine. Really? I knew he wouldn't let us down. I see. This will stimulate his natural immune response. It's worth a shot. Now to get him to drink it. Adios, please. Whoa, why is he screaming like that? It's okay, I think he's going to be fine. What? The medicine is beginning to take effect. It hurts and it's rough on his system, but he'll recover. Exactly. This should take him out of any immediate danger from the neurotoxin. Okay. But he's in so much pain. Yes, and he will be for the better part of a day. But he'll be alright. He's going to pull through and make a full recovery. That's strange. Now, where's that spare towel? Aha! Agate. He's sweating like crazy. I need to dry him. Agate, are you awake? I'll bring you some water. Misha? Huh? Thank the goddess. There you are. I'm right here. Don't be scared. Just. Agate? Thank goodness. But who's Mishka? That line is who's Sarah. I'm truly sorry for having to bid you farewell. Hey, it's okay. We really appreciate all your help. Are you taking this ship directly to Grand Seal? Yes, there's much I must do. If I weren't expected there, I would gladly remain and do my part to help resolve this kidnapping incident. Forgive me, little one. Don't be silly, you've done a lot for us. And you're actually feeling remorse, unlike Agate. Sorry, I know. Oh, broken record. Thank you very so much. And I appreciate you saying so. The express flight to Grand Seal aboard the Cecilia will be departing shortly. All passengers, please go to the departure gate. Oops, time to make my exit. Take care. Hopefully we'll meet again, fate willing. You betcha. Oh, how long are you going to be in Liberl? I couldn't say for certain, but probably until the Queen's birthday celebration. Maybe we'll see you there. Until then, take care. Same to you. Now then, to the guild first? Maybe they've learned something about that airship from before. Yeah, and they might have some intel from the Royal Armed Forces. What are you going to do, Tita? I think I'm going to look after Agate. Since he hasn't woken up yet, I don't think he should be left alone. Tita. That's fine. Let us take care of finding the professor. I'm sorry, all I ever do is cause trouble for you. Would you listen to this kid? Where's that old spirit? Buck up, sweetie. We'll sort this out. Out. It's our fault we fucked up and were acted like fucking morons, which led to this situation in the first place. I'm never letting that go. Oh, it is literally the most anger-inducing scene in this entire fucking game for me. I think it's a great idea for you to stay with him until he wakes up. We trust you to take care of him. Okay. That's one brave kid. She's so sweet. I'm kind of surprised that she cares so much about a guy that with absolutely no manners, though. Well, come to think of it, you two are pretty similar to each other. No, they fucking aren't! Don't even fucking joke about that, Joshua. Wow. Wow. That... I apologize for that outburst. Holy fuck. Whew. Whew. Huh? I have nothing in common with that jerk. Yeah, I'm with Estelle on this one. How about your tendency to go off half-cocked, or how soft-hearted you are? Okay, she goes off half-cocked because she's soft-hearted. Aggie goes off half-cocked because he's an arrogant piece of shit. There is a difference. He talks like a big jerk, but he's always trying to protect others. out of arrogance. I'm calling it what it fucking is. Period. To think that Tita sees... I think Tita sees that. Ugh. Well, I can't really argue with that. I can! Because like I said, the flavor of it is different. Estelle actually gives a fuck about people. Agate is egotistical. And thinks he has to protect everyone. No. Well, you didn't miss much, Neko. Just me ranting about Agate again. Because Joshua was like, oh, you and Agate are somewhat alike, Estelle. Pfft, no, they fucking aren't. Estelle is kind and altruistic. Agate is an abrasive dickweed who needs to get his head examined. Till Agate's up and about again, and we got plenty we can investigate. That sounds fine. Right, archives. I need to remember where the archives are. Second floor. Have you made some progress? Yep, you betcha. We brought you your book. Please take a look to be certain. Oh my! This is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. like there was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands. Right. Wait, what? What's the rest of the work? There's more. Traditionally, the researchers would hide these 3 books. This leaves us with 2 still yet to find. Did I not tell you? This is most definitely the first I've heard of it. How odd. But you've already on board the ship, so to speak, so I hope I can count on your full support until the end. Well, I guess so, but you mean we have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game? Speaking of which, it's just like back in Ruan. No need to worry. The next book's hint has no words. Really? The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. See for yourself. You gotta be kidding. No comments or anything. The name of the book in question is Hertz Adventure 2. Hertz Adventure 2. Got it. Only the first part remains in the library, so it's quite frustrating having to listen to patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it. Lovely, another brain teaser to figure out. I take back what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well, either way, we'd still be stuck trying to puzzle it out. Well, best of luck. I'll be waiting here as always. Alright, we'll be off then. We'll be back with that book before you know it. Alright. At least I know where to look for the books. These are the last 2 books. And yes, there's 2 of them. Come on, game. Don't fucking railroad me. Morning, Kilika. Good morning. And to you both. Has Zin already left? Yes, he took an airliner's Grand Seal some time ago. I wish you could have come to see him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow? A bit, quite some time ago. But that's beside the point. Have you noticed the strange current in the air? The winds are shifting. Hey, no changing the subject. Wait, are you talking about the weather? We're talking about the weather, aren't we? Have you learned something about the airship? Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I've sent a message to the Army headquarters at Leston Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted. What? What's that all about? This isn't another turf war like with the Sky Bandits, is it? No, it would be strange for them to call off inspections if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Leston Fortress either. It is possible that the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on. Some sort of... Oh, wait! That stuff that Dorothy shot. The picture of those guys in black wearing the Royal Guard uniforms. Someone mention my name? Dorothy. Speak of the devil, and ye verily... Wow, what an ordeal. I finally got in touch with my editor's office and Niall happened to be there. When I told him about giving up my photo course to the army, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair. Which means they haven't given it back yet? Right. I mean, how rude is that? And after I'd gone to the trouble of going to Leston Fortress to get it back, too. Wow, you've got some fire to you. Well, I guess I have one redeeming trait, right? Anyway, I don't have any other option but to just take the picture of the fort for the paper. It does make for a great shot, though. It lights up all pretty at night. You took a pretty picture of the fort. Not to mention, you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of a military installation. Come on, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Here, take a look, I just developed it. Hey, that is a pretty nice shot. So this is Leston Fortress. Wow, Dorothy, you really got a good eye for this. Wait a sec. What's wrong, Estelle? It might just be my imagination, but do you see anything there on the top right? What? You're right. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. Whoa! Oh, you got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and I didn't notice that at all. Well, what can I say? Well, it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship? No, that's no guard ship. This is that small airship from before. Before? It's the same silhouette as the ship that the professor was taken away in. Right. Wait, what? Hold on just 1 second. Why would that ship be anywhere near there? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it? Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should go straight to Leston Fortress and ask what this is about. What? I see. You intend to put to them directly, provoke a response, perhaps? Do you think that would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately. Yeep, you're starting to scare me, Kilika. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy, can we have a copy of this picture? Sure. After all, you guys have done a lot for me. Thanks, I owe you one. And if you intend to go to Leston Fortress, you'll need to leave via the east entrance and take the Ritter roadway. When you reach the three-way fork in the road, stay on the northern fork, and you'll eventually wind up in front of the fort's main gate. Please use the utmost caution. Roger that. Acknowledged. Okay. Will you let me leave town now? Fuck you, game. That's 2 less enemies to deal with now. There. I do find it interesting that this is called Soldat Army Road. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's got to be several times as big as the Hakan Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you might be right. It was apparently the primary base of counter-offense in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay, that's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. Wonder if he's still at Hakan Gate. Huh, there's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where did that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Leston Fortress, HQ of the Liberals Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. Huh, they sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers, then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Oh, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. And we have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. Phew. It's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, which is never pleasant. Trust me. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa. Someone's here at least. Major Sid. Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, garrison commander of the Leston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Is something wrong? Nothing, pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs? I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. Here, if you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. We have a lead on the airship tied to the crime. Here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it, too. So, what is this lead, anyway? Take a look at this. This is Leston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute, is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been in then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more. I like Major Sid. He's trying to be reasonable, but of course he's under orders. Now, whether or not he knows the truth, that's a different matter. Okay, now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the central labs out to repair it? I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. Somehow, I find it hard to believe that a word that guy said, especially if that little malfunction we just saw was what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon, which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's go back to Zeiss and see what Kilika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. Oh, look who's back on his feet. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power in the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in and of itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean the Royal Guardsmen are being set up. My thoughts exactly. This may be from some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Okay, that's an animation fail right there. Holy shit. Well, Agate, good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. Because he's too much of a fucking pansy to just go with it. Go with her on things. She's brilliant, he's an idiot. It's that simple. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were my army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go and settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leston Fortress. We'll bust the prof out, and they'll never know what hit them. Okay, like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A Bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. In other words, you have to get... That's actually one of the problems we ran into with Mayor Delmore. Right? We basically had to have we had to have Julia arrest him because... Well, because he was getting away, but also, we couldn't do shit to him until he threatened our lives. Right? So... Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No way, that doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Bracer Code. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of an unjust imperilment of citizens, the Bracers' sworn duty is to bear the responsibility of the citizens' safety. Hence why Mayor Delmore sicking those dogs on us allowed us to arrest Mayor Delmore on the spot. Not because, Estelle and Joshua were threatened, but because Chloe, Niall, and Duke Dunan were threatened. Oh, and Philip. Because those 4 people were threatened, well, we had precedent to arrest him and be like, well, now you're trying to kill civilians, so you're under arrest. Have fun with that. And this is why I like the rules of the Bracer Guild. They've actually thought this shit out. It's not just a hardline Prime Directive thing. Like in Star Trek. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we've sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obliged to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Hell, all of Laburl needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Leston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Heh, bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible, since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Leston Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the Ford to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. And it would be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. And plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention. Invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on the new type of orbment, right? Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. What, really? Gee, you guys are starting to regret fucking basically calling her useless, aren't you? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device then? I guess it must be right where we left it, in his laboratory. And we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leston Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Okay. Are you gonna let me finally go do this? Thank you! God, I'm sick of that railroading. Ugh. Oh, God damn it. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, come on! Alright, here we go. And then just one more that I have to go do. God damn it. That's why I hate fighting those fucking things. They suck. Oh, fuck off!
We're good to go.
Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over just to be certain. Yes, this is the genuine article, and that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time, anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees, and here's its card. It's got more than that usual writing on it. Another riddle. Alright. So for this one, we have to go to a specific fortress. Here's 31 cypress trees. You've done well, though I know you not. I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the course researcher and the colonel who hid the 3 books. I have used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent to whom I can entrust my work, and you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my course will prove useful to you. P.S. If you have found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing, and lucky you! Please return to the second floor archives of the Central Factory. That's it. So it was all one big practical joke. Yeah, I guess so. Have you looked in the package? Oh, right, let's see what we can see. Haha, jackpot. I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. Okay. Oh, god damn it! Will you stop that?
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh, wait. Need to go deliver it to second floor archives first. Oh, perchance have you? Yep, we have that last book. Just to be sure, please. This is definitely it. I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books. It just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It was right in the same spot as the book. Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves, in return for having taken up so much of your time. Thank you. So, is that all you need us to do? Yes, that's the lot. Whew, that's a relief. I was afraid we were going to say you still had more work for us. And no joke. You've worked so hard that there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by any time. We will, thanks. Pleased to be of service. Alright. Now, where is that thing? It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab on the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Found it! That's the orbment that was in our experiment, alright. So, can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, it'll keep a biosensor from working right. Detector jammer. Alright, let's get back to the guild then. Killick is probably finished collecting an intel on Fort Laston by now. Especially considering we had to do that detour. We're back, Kilika, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I am about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Heh, well, would you look at that? These are the schematics of Laston Fortress? Wow, it sure is big, and Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know. Oh, the Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Liberl, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them for so long that I don't. And now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. And also try and spin doctor it to say that, these guys have infiltrated the army. Army to at least, alleviate tension. I'll be right back. Okay. Estelle and Joshua. Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to this major to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I don't like where you're driving at. We're already part of this. Please, allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, but I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kilika, I'm sorry, we've caused you so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita. This I like. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set it in your course? She confirms it. She gets her opinion on it. Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated orbit. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. I get... Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device. Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. Sure talk a big game for a rookie. Except she knows the MO of the bracers better than you do, asshole. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Still, Joshua... Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Yeah, no answer to that, do you? You have no answer to that, do you, you fucking hypocrite? Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? Oh, for fuck's sakes, Agate. Agate, way to have the point sail clear over your fucking head. But we really don't have any other way to get in there. Exactly, you asshole! So you're really just causing fake drama for the sake of fake drama! I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once. I thank you, Agate. You got no reason to thank me. Yeah, Tita, you really don't. Because if it wasn't for this asshole being a fucking asshole, we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. And I stand behind that statement. Ugh. Forgot to check my email. Hmm? Huh. Sorry for not paying that much attention to OC mode there, Neko. You fall behind, you get left behind, just so you know. Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Herc, why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. No! No, Joshua! You're letting his bullshit keep going! And all that's gonna do is just let it fucking perpetuate. He needs a good fucking kick in the goddamn balls. Balls is what he fucking needs. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Doesn't fucking excuse it. Period. Both of you shut it. Now, I trust that the matter has been settled. The Libnets will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kilika. Take care of talking with the army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up, should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. There we go. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Libnets ready too? Yeah, we were lucky that last minute military order came through like that. God damn it. Ugh. We were just about to head out to Leston Fortress. We can take off any time. Any time? Won't it be hard to leave without, the ship? Stell, look down. Oh. Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What's happening to the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate... I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this? It's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir. Howdy, Tita. I've already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out of it. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Hey, are you ready to lift off? Alright, let's load up. We're off to Leston Fortress. Please bring back Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita. Sir, no sweat. Let's go then. I'll be counting on you, bracers. Hey, wait! Whoa, head rush. Huh? Dorothy? No, Chief, were Estelle and crew aboard the last ship? That's right. How did you know? The guild tipped me. And there's big trouble brewing. If what my editors told me rings true, I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation can get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Grand Seal were just arrested for treason. What? This is a container you'll all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's going to be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Yeah. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Oh, right. Say, hey, man. And you got any orbit facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to charge things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My orbit could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate. Alright. Laston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. Very well then, let's see your combat orbit. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't... But wow, you just light up all around with some new gadget. Well, yeah. Huh. Ryman, we're being swept up north-northeast. East, you son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. There we go. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this even really compares. Ah! This is an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea that something like this is happening in Liberl, though. It feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the Mayor of Ruan behind the scenes. Means if we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks. You're welcome. Welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. Hurry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Yeah, no, you are telling her not to come, asshole, but whatever. Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major, so how come you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me, and you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. A little? Try incredibly. Oh, fuck off, Agate. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Sorry. Can I ask you something? And where did this come from? I was just wondering, who's Mishka? How do you know that name? You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Mishka's my kid sister. Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. Huh? I guess you haven't seen her in a long time? Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh, poor Mishka. What's that supposed to mean? I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. Huh? We'll be landing in Leston Fortress soon. All bracers to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time. Okay. Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I've even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well, now that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Good, you're here. Looks like you got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up all you'll see there are these plates. These are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on this side, right? And you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, hey, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right... Estelle, you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh. Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose. We just gotta deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. Heck, we should all fit if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof. Sorry, Estelle. Ah, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. And you even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. Hey, I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Eep! Still, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey, kids, make a little room. Oof. There. Is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man, I think we're all set. Gotcha, I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land, and from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Ah, yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that scene. Oh? How can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So, you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, Grunt, let's get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. It looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, Maintenance Chief? Hey now, I have no idea. I'm sure your equipment's in working order. Of course it is. It's a Central Lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Huh? Oh, it's just Anthony. Hey, when did you sneak off, huh? Meow. Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Anthony. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he snuck into Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Meow. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Yeah. Now. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antony would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is a central lab make. Alright, men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. Hey, we're Army, sir. Why do we have to be associated with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak to you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. Phew, ugh. Can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah. Just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. But it was a tight situation, literally. But you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Antony showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. And I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So, Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me? Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Research in the middle. Oh well. Hell, color me surprised. Ha! Just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Agate, do you have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay. Do yourself a favor. Save at this point. Trust me, you're going to want to do that. Oh. Oh yeah, I have haze on. I don't have to worry. Oh! I know them. Heh, so they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force, here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder they're so tough. So, is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Huh? And thus, the reveal has happened. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. Should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you were once served under Cassius. Oh yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where here to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would be presented as a problem. It would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Ornament, or gospel as you call it. Hillet, I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free. I assume, then, that you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, had come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring Liberl riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you were unable to help her. You would threaten her to get to me? Me, Captain Amalthea. Althea, it looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Ornament that can shut down orbital power. I see, so that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's all right. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grand Seal. The White Wings have were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, but you were a good upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who is that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make it quick and clean. Right. Joshua, are you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep. So let's get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the Grand Seal operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of an Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. Aga Kronzar, you're too damn slow.
We're finished.
You motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker! You fucking asshole. God damn it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Sucks to be you. It's no fun when somebody gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. So you're back. Enough! I told you I don't want anything. Grandpa? Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. This isn't a dream? And you a lot. Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The Factory Chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually snuck in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you come from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell at least. At least you have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer. You know, honestly, I hated this, but... No, yeah. He fucking deserves insults like that. Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. Eve, I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Yeah, no. Fuck off, Agate. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. I've been using that in my research to find the means of controlling the Black Orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur, or whenever they want. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused, after you went through all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. And, for the love of Helios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's and slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. However, I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. You think we'll just let you escape? What's that? Guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. God, that annoying sound. Crap, here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CEO of the Fort Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever... This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hakan Gate. Huh? What? Hey... You! You guys are... Hey, you're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see. Oh, okay, you guys are being held here. Here, how have you been? And, hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the Kapua Side Bandits. They hijacked their airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make. Hey, but I'm curious about the specs. Thanks. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 Selg per hour. Why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair! Here, you're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here! Yeah, no. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? Right, but they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Major Dalmor was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. Here, we gotta find another escape route. Hey, did you find them? No. Oh, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. Because while we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh. I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. It sounds like somebody who's trying to make up for his story negative. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. Oh, no, never mind, it's Major Sid. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Lestan Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals are given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at Hakan Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get all that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's been photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. Yes, because you're supposed to object to orders that you find to be illegal. Eagle, you know. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it'd go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if all that you have said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had been prepared to bring you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa, it was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything. But what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Very astute, boy. Whoa. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adios probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. Here, we're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met in the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for him to be is in the central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay, excuse us then. Eek! That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with that slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Let's also heal up while we're here. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late. What took you so long? Sorry. We just got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. Let's get the hell out of here. so we can end Chapter 3 already. Phew, we managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. But if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise. Hummus, we'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The Intelligence Division knows my face. He's all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea the two of you are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you, just keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection, which means that Agate will stand a better chance helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now we need to do what Agate says. But... Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle, you don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grand Seal. Then, you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia, in Grand Seal Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teachings? That's certainly an ominous-sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Orbment was involved and here in Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape. I swear, when you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua? We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. Love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe we can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. Bah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? I mean, she's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Pot, meat, kettle. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there. And thus ends Chapter 3, The Black Orbment. Alright. So, let's get some thoughts out of the way, shall we? Gameplay-wise, I'm going to say... I'm going to call Leston Fortress a wash. Just as an aside. Let's go ahead and give the reveal of Colonel Richard Plus. Whoops! Ah, no! Hmm. Sure, let's preload the Zen. The Zen positive. So, we're going to go ahead and give 2 positives to the real Colonel Richard and Zinn. Let's also give a plus to all right. And a plus for Major Sid trying to make up for his mistakes. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it's 1:45. Should I get it some of chapter? Have the final chapter done, or should I? No, I should go for a shower. That's what I should do. So I'm gonna chop here for today. As I said, it was going to be a short day, and I kind of meant it. So tomorrow is going to be another short day, and then we will hopefully on either Thursday or Friday wrap this up. There's only like 2 side quests left. So we'll see how all this goes, or it should be only 2. Yeah, pretty much only 2. So yeah. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back with hopefully one of the final sessions of Sky 1. And then we can move, and then the Long Dark will begin for as long as that's going to last. And then we'll see where we go from there. Until next time, Blue Wolf Alex the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one. Later.